Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place. Yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet.
What do you want from me?
You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
That 1 month in PlayStation 4 is coming back to me.
Whoa there. Are you all right?
Speak of the devil, and she appears.
The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Right, so if you're just joining in, I'm Bubbalonia, and playing Elder Scrolls Online
Must have been the
PC.
runt of the litter.
I'm 99% blind here. I played it for a month back in 2014 when it launched on the PlayStation. Maybe a month on Steam a few years ago. Bounced off of it. Loved the month on the PlayStation, but PlayStation's wireless internet was terrible when it was. So here I am, doing
Keep your
it
weapon
again.
ready and stay sharp. This place is
Honor,
full of surprises.
New season that's coming out this year. This soul wall thing that looks super, super cool. Yeah, I play it blind. For the most part. Ignoring whatever little things I happen to remember.
Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
For you to say, I'm not even sure which is the heavy attack and which is the light attack. Lyris?
Keep moving.
This all seems super familiar though, and I remember when I played it a few years ago for that, I don't know, it was probably 3 or 4 days. During that 1 month I tried it again. 2019. And there was like a tutorial island that seems to be completely lacking. It's a brand new account directly from the ESO page. Uh-oh. Seem to have any abilities other than heavy, light, lock.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. This place is an abomination. You can almost feel the hatred emanating from every rock.
You almost can. Listen, I like you, and I appreciate the help, but I don't just come when you finger me. That's not how this works.
A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris.
I'm a high elf. A Manderville man. No, wait, I'm messing up.
What? Who told you to find me? The Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say?
He said our fates are intertwined, baby.
Ha! That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
Must. Alright, so let's see. I can either say, I'm sure it doesn't even matter. I can still hear his voice in my head. What does he want me to help you do?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
What? Tamriel's a long... What does that mean?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
Okay. I've got crap tons of questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who is this prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
What is this place? Where the hell am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor.
Okay, so...
And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Alright, so pretty much the last time I was in Phoenix. Gotcha. How are we having this conversation if I'm dead?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of Oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Nice, nice. She doesn't know shit about the sun and the moon, man. She just knows about kissing and dancing. Alright, I got you. If I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul
And
Servant.
isn't he the guy? It's kind of like me. He's a high elf, but like a lot more Necron from Fire and Ice, and stabs you, and then you go to hell, and you wake up here, right? That's how it used to play. Because I got character creation with this, and then I got dumped straight into a cell, and I heard the prophet say, "Hey, can you hear me?" So, what does any of that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
See, that sounds like the world's shittiest video game. I'm not really sure if just hanging out in this one area, cell, is going to be good for me. Just saying. Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
But how can we rescue the prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
Okay, goodbye.
We should keep moving.
Like I am completely dressed in rags here. But that facial hair. Am I right? Am I right? Come on. Give it up for the old Babylonia facial hair. Great gods! It's a blue dude! Wait, what? Ah! I've got range, sir. I'm a wizard.
Well played, friend. Dark Hazebeard, you are good in a fight.
My first MMO.
The god of
Thanks.
brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Actually, totally doubt that's true. And if I were playing with a group of players right now, they'd be like, dude, dude, dude. Suck. They don't even have a hotbar with, like, ability. Spell.
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him.
Alright. I guess I can play in first person. Indeed. There she is. That is a quest marker. Destroy the Cold Harbor Sentinel. Nice. What are you doing? What are you doing? God, I want to spam my 1, 2, 3s. What's going on here? I've got no hotkey.
What was your name again? Target practice?
No. Oh, him. Yeah, that was definitely target practice. I'm gonna say easy now. You just said it was good to fight. Got a beholder thing. Love that. Love that for us.
Inconspicuous. Just got free of this place. Last thing we need is to get recaptured.
You're the one that brought me up here to kill the Sentinel. If you wanted to keep a low profile, we could have gone and got a pizza. Just like that? Alright. I'll take it.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Fool!
This is the Prophet's cell?
You will never escape my realm.
There's a lot of elves around here, man.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this
I
way.
thought that was my thing. I'm super basic. Like cinnamon spice. Everything nice. Okay.
Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Cadwell. There's a name that strikes a bell. Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
And how is a mad as a box of frogs, harmless man going to help us here? In hell?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Do that.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
I'm gonna need to work on that meter a little bit. Rhyme scheme is for shit. Just saying. I get where you're going with that, though. It's very clever.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
Listen, we're trying to get inside the Prophet's cell. The door's sealed, yada yada.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Shit, I love that for us. How do we get through all that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Hell yeah, I'm in. Running in and skull bashing?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Do. And, nice pot.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got
She's
to rescue
bad.
the Prophet to
I
save
love
us
it.
all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
You know about the Prophet.
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyra says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
Hey, Ewok. Hi, Coffee. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Am I really quiet? Well, I'm not trying to be really quiet. Yeah, it's a different setup than I'm used to. So let me see if I can be a little louder without bringing down the house. What if I lower the application audio a bit? How's that? Is that better?
I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But
Right on. Thank you, Ewok.
rising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Well, tell me about yourself. Where do you come from, and why do you wear a pot on your head?
Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck, that, but you make the best of things.
Right, happens to the best of us. How long have you been here?
Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
I mean, I can see why. You've got a guitar. It's always a sign of absolute authority and coolness. And back to it. Okay.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. I better be careful.
She's a run off and take charge kind of gal. I like it. I got you faced a red heart shape. Nice.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Please. Just looked at it like typical Bethesda companion, man. Oh. A little harder than it looks. Wait, somebody's already got it. Does that work for me too, or is that per player basis? Never mind. Completely sane and right. Absolutely. See, Ewok gets it. Oh! Ah, yes, the traps that were spoken of so fondly. Nice. Sorry about that. Sure we'll be fine in just a minute. Okay. Same as a block to break a trap, I guess. Go. Let's go. Let's see, follow the light or avoid the light. Never remember. Dodge. Guess I'll just avoid. Is that a chest for me? For this guy? Get out. I love chests. All varieties. This guy's over here reading. Oh, he must be looking at, like, his journal. I wonder if that's what that is. Nice. Sorry, buddy. I'm not trying to keep your game or anything. I'm not trying to learn all your elite strats. I'm just a high elf on a mission. This definitely seems like I'm following some kind of light. This is very familiar. This is definitely the original intro mission, minus the getting stabbed in the face by Manamarco. Oh. Stairs go up to doors. Of course they do. Find the prophet's cell. Nice. Beautiful. So I'm really excited about this game, guys, or gals, or peoples, or anyone who's listening.
The prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we
fan
haven't
of
much
the
time.
Bethesda jank, man. I love Skyrim, although I can't really bring myself to play it much
Good
anymore.
news is we made it here in one piece.
I loved
and the
Oblivion.
prophet
Never
looks
played
unharmed.
Morrowind. I know, I'm a loser.
Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
Is that him crying? Sounded like he was crying out. Alright, let's find out. It's definitely him.
There's a trick to opening the cell. The
Yeah,
only
Fallout
way for
4
a
is
prisoner to leave
mine.
is for
I
another living
totally
soul to
get
take
why
their
Skyrim
place.
is yours.
I need to swap places with the Prophet.
I was the same way myself when it first came out.
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
But I like the big soul wall thing from the direct yesterday. I really liked it a lot. It looked really cool. I like the idea of like a zone thing where like all 6 mega servers have to open it up or else. Ready when you are, Lyris.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Okay. Guess my role here is to defend Lyris. Honestly, she looks like she can take care of herself, but I'm guessing maybe she's a little... I was going to say distracted, but incapacitated is probably more appropriate. No, you're not going to get me with that Bernie stuff. Not my first MMO. I have heard that this game is pretty unforgiving as far as like quests, story quests, in the open world. Honestly, much to the chagrin of some players that I've talked to, but it should be relatively simple to learn, I would think. I think you get 5 abilities eventually. I have none for some reason. Maybe it's because I haven't leveled up. That's probably the reason. Damn, trading places. How you doing? Feeling good, Billy Ray?
I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molag Bal has his way. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that
Hey,
we might
Ewok,
go
I think this
free.
cat's a worm
The
priest.
sacrifice must not be in vain.
That look like the worm priest outfits. Can't we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige? What do you call me, Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled.
Hey,
It
easy,
is,
man.
as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly
Oh, you mean my
as I
character?
imagined.
Okay.
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Haste to the anchor. I'm sorry, I'm super chatty, so which is good for a streamer. I'm sorry, actually. But I must have missed something because anchor. That was a different MMO, wasn't it? With like giant anchors fell out of the sky and rift. Was it rift?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Yeah, I like how we have the proper like kings or queens English here with Harbor. It reminds me of the guy that's in Stranger Things, so that's cool too. But still, dope name. That would be like the perfect name for like Into the Abyss of Cold Harbor, like on a metal record where you couldn't even differentiate the name of the band because the logo is written in such a way as to where the letters are completely inexplicable to anyone who doesn't know the password. Alright, dude. Stay close.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
Maybe this is actually the game I was thinking of. Like, giant anchors shoot out of the sky, crash into the earth, and then things climb down them. And you have to fight them off with like groups of people. I thought that was a Rift, but
There it is.
guess we'll find out.
Dark anchor mooring.
That's pretty good looking. Oh shit.
The mortal thinks it can defy me.
Oh, is that Moloch Ball?
Soon your world will be in my chains.
Dude, don't worry, I'll kill the priestess Stendar. Just give me that mace.
Come, I will protect you.
Good, because I'm gonna get my ass kicked by whatever the hell this thing is. Excuse me. Boy, I really need to learn how to dodge. No, 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 no. Oh, not even really taking damage. Or using mana. Listen, kids. I'm pretty sure the game was rigged from the start. I'm just gonna stand here and throw my shield up. Whatever. I'm good. I'm totally good. I lost like 20% health. Big deal. Your big AoE wasn't shit, bro. Yeah. What I thought. Just busting me out on that, though. Alright, slow down, Bubbles. Pay attention. It's down. Heavy. Light. 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 Heavy. Oh, that's something. Okay. It's kind of epic. I mean, I don't feel like there's any chance I'll die, but it does feel... I guess cinematic would be the proper word. And he's down. Collar of bones.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
We'll need a Sky Shard.
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you
Lorcan!
collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I am the creator of all things. I'm ready.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
Alright, cool. So is this going to...
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require
Is this
your
gonna dump me out
Let the way be opened.
in that
Let
library
these
thing where I
wandering
can make a
souls return
choice,
home.
or
Let the
is
will
it
of
just gonna
Moloch
put me in
Baal
the
be
newest thing that I
denied.
own, which is like literally the newest thing they
Hurry! We must go now!
got. I'm falling up. It's weird. I like it. Yeah, I have about a month on PlayStation 4 from back in the day.
We must speak.
That's it.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean, and of markets and gardens. It matters not.
Lucky
You have
you.
awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
Bro, I got football-sized spiders crawling on the floor, and you're in a place of gardens and markets? How does that work? I saved you. Like, bogus. How long was I out?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
And threw me in a hole with football-sized spiders?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
See, that's why it's funny. People go, I would love to be transported to Nirn or Fallout and live there. It would be perfect. And it's like, yeah, I get where you're coming from, but do you really want to live in a place where there's football-sized spiders? And that's like the least of your problems? When will I see you again? Ha! See what I did there? That's kind of a double joke, because you're supposed to be blind and you're actually a ghost.
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again.
Gotta
There
be
is
back.
still much we
Another
need to
dad
accomplish.
joke. All right, I'm going to take the sealed urn and a couple of skill points and soul magic and complete this quest.
Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go?
You must find your own path, but perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Well, I'm not going to ask that first one because that's utterly ridiculous. I'm not going to ask this one, also utterly ridiculous. Do I think that Minnie would need my help? I'm playing a video game set in Nirn, man. Everybody's going to need my help. That's the point. Oh my god, who would have asked that? Let's click it just to see how completely stupid it is.
Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger.
Yes.
They
Good
need
people,
your
grave
assistance,
danger.
should you be
Very
willing
grave.
to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
Well, that I completely agree with, and I'm not opposed to giving help to the needy. But, I guess, if you were a first-time player to the group, MMO, or massively online multiplayer, that might be reasonable to ask, but it seems kind of silly from my point of view, I guess. There'll be plenty of things for me to learn. Much learning is ahead. Are there others who would join me in this? Yes, there are players. Okay. I'm getting out of a spider call room because that's nasty. Also weird. I wonder if must be in literally in a jungle-like environment. Let's just look. Oh. Okay. Jungly, stone ruins. Yes. Got this guy over here.
You there, wet one. This one needs to speak to you. Welcome to Canarthi's Roost, friend. The hurricane
this is
must
one of
have
the
been very
original.
disorienting. So many injured, confused. Keep your
Knock
voice
this out
down.
and to Morrowind, I think it was the second. What are you talking about?
Razumdar is here on a mission of some Delicacy. You are just what the Bandari ordered.
Love the way
Between
Khajiit
your
talk.
hands and Raz's good looks, we are certain to see this through.
Inigo. What kind of help do you need?
First, a question. Where did you come from?
Oh, listen, dude. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
If you landed 5 paces north, you'd have squashed a rat, slipped on its guts, and cracked your head on the signal drum. The whole island would have known of your arrival. So where did you come from, truly?
All right, you want to know? Cold Harbor. Moloch Ball's realm. He plans to invade Tamriel.
A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If
Thanks for
anyone else
noticing.
asks you, where will you say you came from?
If someone else asks me. No, I'm not going to run around saying that all the time. That would be. Hello, I'm a crazy guy. I come from Demon Land. No, I'm going to lie and say that I'm a Dominion soldier who survived the shipwreck.
Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your eye. Well done. It is very good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in, you understand?
So, why should I trust you then?
You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or, come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you.
Who are you?
Just a friendly Khajiit, privileged to see someone drop from nowhere and land in sea. Shame you cannot do that at will. You could make piles of coins, sell tickets.
Right? All for putting on a show. Why are you helping me?
Because you are no soldier, which is useful. You can speak with the locals, assure them we are not invaders or marauders. Now come, let us try to fit in. Commander Karen, a moment. This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the Shattered Shoals, yes?
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had few survivors trickle in from that direction.
And what do you need exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part.
I'll do what I can.
Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard
Eelsil?
claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Like Neil Seal better. He just returned.
Ilsil is this way.
The cat is slippery. He took off. I didn't even see which way he went. Squirrel.
Marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something?
Yeah, Commander Karen said you returned from a nearby temple?
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
Cool. So you're a waterbender now. Did you encounter sea vipers? That's specific. Did you encounter mole rats? Did you find it?
What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit
Pirates.
temple? Preposterous.
I agree.
All we saw were the undead warriors
Completely
that
ludicrous.
overran our camp.
Just those? Why were you attacked by the undead?
I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things.
True that. But they're somehow less fascinating than a water fountain? Alright. So what can you tell me about the Sea Vipers?
Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's
Wait,
roots.
why am I suddenly
and they
interested
had a
in
thing for
sea
snakes.
vipers? What
But I'm
the
sure
hell?
we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me?
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of town.
Okay.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away.
Oh yeah, this is me
But as
totally
this one
fitting
said,
in.
There
Hey,
are
fellow
opportunities
kids.
here for people that fall from the sky.
I'm listening.
Ilsil is most impressed with his newest bauble. But the undead are a threat to all of Canarthi's roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning Springs, determine how to contain the dead there. Then the locals should see we came here as allies, not conquerors.
Alright, anything else?
Karaneth told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Canarthi's roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast.
really,
as
I
we
mean,
come
they're
out of
pirates.
sight. Prove yourself to the soldiers.
Where are you headed?
Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral, at the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do. Until then, bright moons guide your steps.
Alright, first things first, let's level up and see what we're working with here, because this Zero hotbar thing is starting to look kind of scary. You get one attribute, 1 point, 1 skill point. Yes! 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 Alright, and then in the future, I'm gonna get something with that. Oh no, I did get 2 levels. Cool. Now let's go over here. I'm gonna put our points in Magicka. I have no titles yet. I have no outfits yet. Brand new account. No achievements. Let's see how fast we can get through this and how much we can retain and understand. I bet those are 2 completely different things. Maximum magic going up when I increase. Let's not mess with that too much. Get those points. Character skill lines allow you to customize your combat style to fight the way you want. Well, that makes sense because this is an Elder Scrolls game. You can select abilities to learn more about what they do. Press. Are you implying that I have an Xbox controller? Yes. Figure this out. Active abilities can be slotted on your ability bar and are fired by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Passive abilities are always active, granting you their benefits at all times. Very, very handy. I can see that now. Ultimates fired off by rocking the R button. Simple enough. We'll have to rebind some keys here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 while I'm running WASD seems like a stretch. Maybe. Let's see. Visor settings. Arcanist Initiate. Forces of Tides, Tentacles, and Fate are close at hand. Build is recommended for noobs. Desolation Scholar. Combine turbulent elemental forces and the dread strength of Apocrypha to devastate your foes with overwhelming power. Sound of that, but it does not say new friendly. Claymore of the Deeps. Take up the dire blade in your apocryphal tome to assault foes from close and mid-range. Nice. Stamina build, here's your health build. So medium armor, heavy armor, I'm guessing. Called Hierophant. Come on, Derek. Major Arcana, Bubbles. You got this. Okay. It's your healer spec. Turn this off. So I'm an idiot. No, I think I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna go with the newbie build for now. It says pick rune blades first. That. Oh. What? Runic Jolt? Ah, the second skill line for the class, Runic Jolt. Sure. Defensive rune. Interesting. Rune meld. Guessing that would be in the third line. Yes. I'm gonna get a little bit of each. Thusly. Fate Carver seems to have a lock. So it's Root Spite Ward. Fated Fortune. Not go anywhere until I skill up a bit here. Okay. Sorry about that mumbling. I was trying to understand. It wasn't easy. Understanding is hard.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain.
There's a ghost person. You know what? A horse shirt would come in. Let's see. Slots. I guess I'll just have to earn one. I think, though, that buying that all-in-one pack gives me access to a mount. Spiders. No, it's Liverpool's finest. It's the Beatles. Perfect. Temple of the Morning Spring.
Please, a moment. Please, I need your help. My master's life is in danger.
No side quests. I don't want to do side quests. What happened?
I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian taught me to know when I should ask for help.
Okay.
Well, I'm asking.
What do you need?
2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. If you can keep the undead away while I disrupt the wards, we can search for Aurelian together. How about it?
All right. I'll help you disrupt the wards.
I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to get him out.
That we do. Why were you in the temple again?
My master and I had little to do after the shipwreck. When the locals mentioned a temple where the fountains never run dry, we leapt at the chance to investigate. Ilsil insisted on leading, of course.
Time out. Eel seals and all of that. Is anything actually working? Or no? Just checking. Okay. Yeah. Seems to be functioning fine there. And what about over on Twitch? Is anything happening in it? Yeah, Twitch is going too. Okay. Good. All right, everything looks wonderful. Everything looks groovy. Everything looks fine. Except I don't have a horse. You said Seal was studying a morning stone, Eagle Strand.
Ah, so you've met him. My master calls him Eel Kill. Something about an experiment gone wrong many years ago.
I can see that. That
The
works
morning
too.
stone you saw came from this temple. Ilsil was barely able to remove it before the undead fell upon us.
Undead! Did you learn anything about the morning stone?
Aurelian thought it could be used to control the weather, perhaps prevent another hurricane. Ilsil disagreed, of course. He insisted on studying it further at Eagle's Strand.
I'll tell you something. When rock and roll is involved, nothing stops the hurricane. Okay? Well, we'll say this: the graphics are beautiful. It does have a very Elder Scrolls kind of thing going on, especially the faces.
Intricate stitching.
Wow. But I think this is definitely like the original base game. For some
Turn
reason,
back.
I guess because I've never
You
played
aren't
before,
welcome here.
technically, because this is a brand new account. That's the fate that I have been endowed with.
I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. What does it matter to you? Why do you trespass?
Well, I was asked to by two different people at this point. And chances are good I'm not going to take the word of a like smoky skeleton lich dude to stop me from doing it, so you can cut the crap. We're looking for a man named Aurelion. That's gonna take some practice. Aurelion.
Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of my youth. And the robes. I'd forgotten the feel of silk upon newly won flesh.
Tell me about it. I've been like wearing tattered rags for like an hour and a half now. What did you do as Aurelion?
Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I could definitely wear you in the autumn. As for Aurelian, he's fit for display under full moons all new.
That seems rather limiting. I mean, if you can only really display them twice a month, then I personally, I rock summer, and I also do pretty well in the spring. I'm not gonna lie. Winter, not so much. But I am a high elf. Release Aurelion immediately. Do it now.
I'm tired of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
Leave or
It
die.
can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
I always want you to leave or die. Controls. Is there a dodge in this game? Is there a dodge? find places, roll dodge. Boom. Guess I could go either way according to my mini map. Now, briefly, I just stream for fun, but there are a couple of streaming conventions to pay attention to. So, playing for an hour or so, let's kind of go over why I'm here in the first place. I played this once before in 2014 when it launched on the PlayStation 4 for about a month. It wasn't that I didn't like it. My internet connection on the PlayStation 4, where it was in the house, wasn't cutting it. So that made it less enjoyable. Came back.
Watch for undead.
19.
I'll disrupt the ward.
Maybe 2020. I think it was during the pandemic, but for a few days on Steam, bounced off it. Just didn't really vibe with it at the time. So I'm basically running this at 99% blind. I know enough about the Elder Scrolls universe in general from years, thousands of hours of modding Skyrim, playing Oblivion, but I don't have any deep, abiding lore over the Elder Scrolls franchise in this game. I know it takes place in the past from Skyrim, in the Second Age, and I know that in general, I know several things that kind of happened because I've seen the trailers for the various expansions as they came out. So, yeah. Brand new account, no achievements, no coin, no nothing. Definitely running the full subscription, however. One of my biggest pet peeves in, well, reality, really, is not having deep enough pockets to store all the crap that I want to store. So, I'm not going to play the unsub version without the crafting. I've heard enough and I know enough to know that would be overly frustrating like it is in Fallout 76 to play without my scrap box. Not gonna do it. Not prudent at this juncture. Same as on the other side, just mirrored. So yeah, that's the story of me. This is my character, Babylonia Rising. Mr. Rising is a Arcanist, which is the newest class from the newest expansion.
Poison courses through its prey.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping that I was gonna get tossed into there. My assumption was you don't do the tutorial, you would end up in a whatever is the newest thing that you own. That turned out to be blatantly incorrect. So. I could have probably played on my Steam account, but I logged into it, and it was several expansions behind anyway, and I had no idea how I ever got that character to level 19, what they were doing, what their abilities did. And I went, no. Then I know characters share things with other characters, and I was just like, count, let's go. So on the ZOS launcher, no Steam, I see your telegraphs, but they just don't appear to do it. What's wrong with your telegraphs, my friend? Now I'm guessing I should be able to knock out the main quest for this, and then jump straight over into that the Apocrypha expansion, which would be thematic because my character is an Arcanist. So we'll see. We can knock this out, get through it. It is the MSQ of this game, so this appears to be a puzzly puzzle. Like puzzles. New moons. Waning moons. Waxing moons. Yes. 1, 3. Full moon. What does they want us to do first? Temple of the Morning Springs. Observation 1. The catacomb is filled with corpses. Well, yes. And none of them Khajiit. Each appears to have died in battle, yet special attention and care was provided in preparing their bodies. Whoever constructed this place must respect death immensely. Even that of their enemies. Aurelio. True. Like Aurelion's a bro and he knows what's happening. So we've got full moon, we've got waning moon, we've got new moon, we've got waxing. Is that right? I see this correct?
The cycle of the 2 moons seems to be the key to dispersing the barrier.
Thanks for that. I kind of figured that part out, but whether it started as full or new. Full. Well, I would just make a lousy witch. Full. Waxing. New.
Barrier is down. Oh, but before we proceed, I need to speak with you. When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master, but Aurelian is too important to lose. Perhaps we should think before we act.
Oh no, I hate that. Thinking before I act. Ooh. Yuck. It's like gross, man. Why is Aurelian so important?
The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion is paramount for our future success. If anything were to happen to him...
I'll do what I can to protect him, but you know, it's a dangerous, like, Tomb Raider kind of place, so just, keep your eyes open.
Thank you. We should keep moving.
Alright, be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. back and properly hydrated.
We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian. What's he doing up there?
Planking.
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound of Uldor's voice commanded the terror of thousands.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. What? Who's Uldor?
Why, I'm Uldor. I see your dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't bemoan your ignorance. You fools ended centuries of captivity when you removed the Morning Stone.
The drinking fountain thing? We took the top off of that and let you out, huh? Okay. What is the Morning Stone exactly?
Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Rorelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat.
Free Rurelion right now!
Keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle Strand.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me at all.
Then drown in a sea of bones.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone piles if you keep the undead at bay.
Go with the, breaches. Because everyone needs breaches. That's what I'm gonna do for sure. I'll put that point there. For sure. That point, I'm being attacked. Of course I am.
It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me.
See any undead here? That other guy just do that? That must be what happened. That all it takes? My little banana?
It's working! I'll weaken the next circle.
I see nothing.
One last circle. We can do this. We must do this. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Stay back!
Uldor! Get out of my body now!
Silence! None command Uldor!
None command him. What? Just took off down into there? Look at me, I'm Mr. Green Jeans. Confront the door. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. spiky boys. Not how I feel about that. Like, you're trying to deliver me into a trap of some kind. I don't like it. That hurt. Or rather, it didn't. You're... so confused. Where am I supposed to be going?
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons.
Oh, there he is. So freaking MMO dark in here, I can tell.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely. Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely intervention. Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Kenarthi's roost with an undead horde by the next dawn!
By the next dawn? How is that even possible?
Uldor was a powerful Malmer wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body. Even in death, he can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. Thankfully, I know his weakness.
What weakness?
The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that guy when I met him either, to be perfectly honest with you. So I think we're on the same page. How do we restore Uldor's prison?
These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough.
Okay. And what does the stone do?
The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the Sea Elves gave it to the Khajiit so it would become the key to his prison.
And am I in danger of being warned?
No, which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would destroy him. For some reason, he feared you.
If he can't affect me, I should enter the tomb alone.
No, we must enter the tomb together. Though he can't wear you, he could quite easily obliterate you with his magic. Only by splitting his attention can we hope to defeat him.
I don't know, bro. So far, 90 minutes in, nothing has moved my health bar over 20%. I mean, okay.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside.
Oh, come on. Why would I do that?
Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master.
I don't know about this.
Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the boss before we come to a decision, because apparently I have to make one right now.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long.
Gathwin wants to take your place in the tomb.
That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she must recover the Morning Stone. You and I should confront Uldor.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at, too. I have kids. Like, I get it. No fucking way I would seal my kid in a tomb. Run free afterward. Forget about it. I'll seal you in the tomb with Uldor.
Then we should waste no more time.
You can't do this, Master.
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
Then I should recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, Aurelian. I
know, Gathwin. I know.
Let's go. Beat up a necromancer. Let's go. Beat up a necro.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
Poisoned, huh? Is that because I'm a vestige? See, I was paying a little bit of attention.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. You'll not leave this tomb alive.
I'm not turning people to ash and stuff. That's a messed up way of dealing with our problems, pal. Besides, I'm the Arcanist. I'm the one that turns people into something vaguely magical. Not you. Too hard to dodge. He says before he gets to the last one like an idiot.
You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever.
Go quickly. I feel Uldor's weakness fade. Hurry, tell Gathwin of the plan's success.
But that was it?
But don't mourn for me, friend.
No big, like,
I
epic
earned a
boss
useful
fight?
fate. Few can say the same.
I mean, I guess. I hope you have fun, like, just clowning this guy for eternity. Because he is literally a clown. Like, the way he talks, wearing people, cringe. What will happen to you?
Uldor will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more time to meditate, but this wasn't what I had in mind. Goodbye, my friend. You're what all in the Dominion should aspire to be.
Farewell, Aurelian.
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside with that monster.
He literally saved everybody on the island.
Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done, and you had the strength to see what I could not.
And now it's your job to take his place. You were his favorite student. You were like a daughter to him. You got this.
I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full report so the Dominion understands the danger of Uldor's capabilities.
And what about him?
No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. A good man. I don't care how long it takes. I'll find a way to free him from that monster.
Good on you. I'm actually on a similar quest myself to rescue someone I barely know named Lyris. So, I wish you well.
Forgive me. You did so much to help a stranger. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish.
I would appreciate it.
There you go. Hurry, it won't remain open for long.
dear was that? Just chilling now.
Don't mind Ilring. We're together again, and it's all thanks to you.
You're welcome. What about you?
I shouldn't be able to see you. It looks like the Morning Stone brought the spirits out in the temple courtyard. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, or even if you'll understand, but you died at Uldor's hands.
No, I didn't.
Do you notice how you seem different than most everyone around here? It's a harsh truth, but I hope hearing it allows you to go to a better place. If you allow it, I'll pray for Arkay to help you move on.
Alright, pray. If you want to, do so.
Arkay, please hear my prayer. Take this lost soul. As the wind lifts a flower's seeds, shepherd this spirit to a place where memories of pain and fear are replaced with fulfillment and tranquility. What's happening? Why does everything fade?
Your blessing was for yourself.
Did you hear the call of Sithis? It was drowned out by the wailing spirits, but now they're at rest.
Actually, I don't hear anything.
Then you must be of the living. My eyes are veiled. My time here draws to a close.
Fair journeys.
Orleans, my daughter. First over the rail in 30 raids.
Right. Health rings. Racial skill line, let's go. Yay! Magicka, up by 1, up by 2. Oh, and 10. Oh, Mundus Stones. Okay. Go ahead and commit to this. We are committed. We should be committed to those. Then we're going to take Carver. Carver. Spite Ward. Guess. Maiden Fortune. Fortune is unlocked at the Herald of rank 8. Once again, I'm savagely blocked from progressing according to the tutorial choices here. Strange. Very strange. Okay. I probably did something wrong. Anybody knows? This would be a Sky Shard. Right, sweet. 2 out of 3. Now we're investigating Shattered. Shattered Shoal. By the power of rock and roll in tight pants, I, Elven Man, beseech thee. I'm kidding. Elder Scrolls doesn't really go in for a lot of that. Okay, I wasn't going to. For a side quest, that frightens me. Right. I can run fast too. Probably like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Seriously, what the hell? Side quest. I may end up having to do side quests. I actually have no idea because other than watching like, well, let's be honest, falling asleep to not, I shouldn't say that. I should definitely not say that. I'm a huge fan of Lucky Ghost. Every year, I actually watch, or try to watch, his stuff about the Elder Scrolls because I always mean to come back and play this. But I definitely watched the most recent one, at least the first hour and a half of it. I may have fell out at that point, but I am terrific at absorbing knowledge in my dreams. So I'm sure I'll be fine. And I'll probably watch it again between now and the next time I stream. So not gonna lie, it's blind in the sense that I'm like not knowing the story and the beats, but I'm definitely not afraid to watch some freaking expert like Bucky goes, as he explains the 10 things that I definitely want to know before I start playing the Elder Scrolls in 2025 or whatever the title. Because like that would be stupid to ignore that kind of information.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you? You there? Have you seen my squad?
Actually, I haven't. Maybe if you describe them, I can help you out.
We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
You think they survived the hurricane?
I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edelus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground.
And give me 1 second. Oh, no problem, Ewok. Yeah, man, look away. Not a problem at all. I will help you find your squad.
I'm sure my squad made it
I
to shore
appreciate you
alive.
hanging out.
Dominion
You are just
Marines
lurking.
constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us.
I lurk.
The hurricanes have another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am.
What can I do about their wounds? I'm not a healer.
Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice. The wreck
Glow
scattered
juice.
bottles across the beach must be what brought out the Aelids.
What do you mean?
Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the
And
beach
your
since I
accent
came
is the
to.
best.
Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of blow juice.
Okay, I'll see if I can bring some torchbug treacle to your squad.
Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
Will do. Hey, torchbug treacle. And down you go. Okay. That's the treacle. Alright, we're cooking. Cooking with gas. Finally getting places. Market, I see a person down.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
I mean, not really, but that's my cover story.
Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling.
Well, Sergeant Virion said this torchbug treacle would help.
Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
Sandals boiled in mint perfume. It's rough. Here you go.
Good.
Bottoms up.
I'll find Sergeant Firion. Go. Get them back safe.
treacle. Need at least one soldier more, I think. Maybe two. Things like this usually come in groups. There we go.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news.
Well, Sergeant Varian sent me to find you.
I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea.
Tell you what, this torchbug treacle might help. David Bowie told me so.
Blow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Ferian. How about you?
I told Sergeant Varian I'd find the rest of your squad, actually.
Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
I don't want to fight with porpoises. It just seems unfair. It's kind of one-sided. A porpoise is just a magical little sea creature, minding its own. Treacle. Here we go.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Sergeant Varian sent me to find you.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble.
No, I've got torchbug treacle.
Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland.
I found everyone in your squad, and nice hat, man.
Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Ferian and the rest of the squad are all right. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
When next we meet, you shall be coughing up less sand, but probably more treacle. Sorry about that. Arr. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Man, this is harder than it looks. Fine. Also, apparently I need to buy lockpicks. Normally I'd be swimming in them. If I was playing Skyrim, I'd have like 46 right now. Son of a bitch in Skyrim. Oh, did I just accidentally cast like a buff or a heal spell on bro? And look like a total badass? Right. See, now that's the mark of a good MMO. The game can make you look cool. Destruction steps. By one, Island Beast. Volga. Grabur, huntswoman of Mistral. Beasts from all over Tamriel come here on trade ships. Those that find killing easy call this island home. Beat the strong, Volga tells you where to find them, how to beat them, whether they're good for eating. My friend that's Vixen would eat them regardless, because it's a camel. Skeevers, big rats from up north, pack roamers, meat is good for stew, very stringy. I can back that play. Live in burrows under sand, camping on the beach, bad idea. Water comes up, skeevers come up with it. Better to climb up the rocks, more solid ground. Gotcha. Jump like tiny tigers, sometimes spin around. You think they are running, do not be fooled. Wonder why Bolga has only one hand? Actually, I'm reading a book, but okay? Fill me in. This is why. Stand firm, ready as shield. You have one to keep both your hands. You lost your hand to a skeever? Bro. Okay, I'm not reading the rest of that. Clearly that's, incompetence propaganda. Man. Eat my book. Oh, I like that ability. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. At this point, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be in here. I don't care. Ah, Lieutenant Gellin. What are you doing? Hanging on the cave? Just gelling. Examine the corpse. The armor bears the insignia of the Aldmeri Dominion, Maritime Lieutenant. This corpse is soaked in blood. Yeah, the greenish foam probably from the big snake. Its exact cause of death is unclear. It's a mystery. Mysteries. Puzzles. All of those things. After all, I laid down the money for Fallout First, or monthly sub. Might as well fill that box up with craftable crafting goods. Yo.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite the scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
Yeah, I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
Looked like they got him in a ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death. What else was in that cave?
Bones, candles, snakes, and a wooden post that your Marine was tied to.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You gonna go over and talk to them? Because you have a whole squad, and I'm just one guy, and I just went in there. Fine.
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander.
I mean, it's not the worst idea ever, and I am here to help. Classically, that's kind of what an RPG protagonist does. I'll warn them.
Wait. Take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad. But they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Get used to the taste. That's what they all say, honestly. I'll say that. Never really true, but okay.
We'll finish repairs by high tide. We've got to.
You want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
I wasn't aware that is being a slick-ass sea viper an option. Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered. It's some kind of ritual. The squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
Actually, I don't know. So far, they've just been all talk. I'm sure that they'll help when they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the Hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
See if I can find the helmsman's wheel and patch the ship and do all the things.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
Goodbye. Hey, Quartermaster Oblin. Why does the Outmarried Dominion keep Marines on board their ships? Because squib are too obvious. No? No? Fine, fuck you.
The Prowler will float, but I can't promise more than that.
Now you die. Ho ho ho. Come seeking a wheel, or something similar. One of those things. Those things are the things that I'm coming seeking. Patch app leak. Retrieve Sunsighter from the Sea Vipers. Okay, so one of the Sea Vipers is going to have their big lighter. Gotcha. Not him. Wouldn't you believe it? It's just my luck. Right. Here's the Sunsighter. There on the water. Look, I've wandered into a person.
What is it?
Of course, the wheel's going to be out here. Sky shot, sky shot. That's 3 out of 3. That gives me another point to invest. Guess I'm good enough to patch the ship, but not good enough to reattach the wheel. Fine.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
You promised reinforcements. Don't try to lie.
I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Then what does your captain say?
Something
Here's
you'll
the
want
wheel.
to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Okay. Captain Jimla.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it. Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened to your crew?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
Yeah, what happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What the devil do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What have the Sea Vipers done?
Those filthy Maulmer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
The Sea Vipers created the storm?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the Sea Vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
His wrist glows?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more, so I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
No one is sacrificing anyone as long as Babylonia's on the case. Listen, you just take it easy, little lady. You sit right there. You lean up against the bed. I know it feels comfortable. Laying on it would probably... Never mind, I'll go get your prince. Take the lodestone from Sea Vipers. Lodestone. Give me that lodestone. And ask twice. Yeah. Got 2 thumbs and got a lodestone very first try. This guy. Careful, folks. Don't try this at home. Rather, actually, you should try this at home. Never played it before and you like MMOs. Because so far, so good. This is like the beginning to every awesome metal song I ever heard. Oh yeah!
Those Sea Vipers are insane!
You think? They're definitely theatrical. That.
They won't kill me today.
Wait, that's it? No boss? Where are the damn boss fights, you guys? Come on. A little mini boss would be nice. I'll take it. I guess I'll go back to Captain Bisley. Jimala. Tell him how I heroically put on a bracelet, saved his people. It's not like anybody couldn't have done that, but okay. Down you go. Down you go. A waste to use that on 2 idiots, but I didn't get to use it in a boss fight, so. I'll get you, ESO, and your little dog, too.
Sir, Shelter and Verkvild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Yes, I stopped the ritual and freed your crewmen. Now it's time for the reward. Tequila. Splash of Coke.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea
My
vipers
dude, that is
while you
literally a
rescued my crew.
shield. And
They're
I'm
welcome
literally
aboard,
a
as long as they
staff
want.
welding sissy
Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral.
in a dress.
You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Thanks. And stuff, I guess. Super Psy. Super duper Psy. Yes. Claim all that. Claim those things. I would love to do something about the Homelandus Stone Pit, but I have no idea where one's at. Can you guide me to my first one? None. 6. We'll take it. Then skills advisor. Mated fortune. I can finally pick that up.
We've got
Okay,
some
so
flooding in the hold, Captain.
Use of the Unseen is also one that I'm supposed to take. Passive. Form a secret soldier within your mind and defense against arcane forces without. Yeah. Right. Dig it. And then I'm gonna want, fortune. Or fate when you generate or consume crux. Increasing your critical damage and critical healing by 6% for 7 seconds. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Coincidence? I don't believe in those. Healing Tides. I'm guessing that's mine. Can't take it. Good. Escalating blades. It's a morph. Not Mr. Morph. It's a morph. Escalating blades. Driving. Escalating.
Mud crabs. Get off our supplies.
Take that, thank you very much. And evolving root meld. Work for my root meld. That. And there we go. Look at this guy with a full bar of everything but his ultimate. And wearing Mr. Green jeans with tattered rags. And I still have chains around my wrist. It's just how I roll. But if it's strong. Love to. Let's roast. The exact opposite direction of the wind. Okay. Enough. We're hooping it. Yeah, so from the perspective of somebody who played this for a month, near or at launch, I don't remember. I don't need any cool points, so who gives a shit. But I did play it for a month, near or at launch on PlayStation 4. Enjoyed it well enough Just couldn't play it for one reason or another, technical stuff with my PlayStation 4. And then came back right before the pandemic. Paid for a month on Steam and just kind of bounced off it. I don't know what I was going through at the time or what I was playing, what I was doing. But whatever it was, I didn't really feel especially grabbed by it. Probably went and played Skyrim, to be honest. But I've really been wanting to play it again. Had no idea what any of the level 3 through 19 characters I had on the Steam account were even doing when I stopped playing them. How to play them or anything else. And of course, the new welcome back. Let's get you reacquainted with the game features that are coming later this summer. And really a man that likes to wait. So, picked up a brand new account, the ESO launcher. Paid for the Fallout First feature that gives me unlimited storage and craftables. I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I really, honestly don't remember what it's called. The subscription for ESO Plus. Is it ESO Plus? So far, so good. I think because it was a brand new account, sent my character directly to Cold Harbor and then plopped him out here, which I suspect, almost 100% certain, is the canonical vanilla game start for a high elf of any flavor or variety. Have arrived. There's Razumdar. That's it for this evening. I'm going to be playing this pretty much nightly, around the same time, for a couple hours a shot. I've been doing some other physical therapy stuff for my back, so you know what? You never know. I might throw in a Saturday or Sunday longer stream with a break if I can construct myself some I'll be right back pictures. Figure out how this whole streaming thing actually works. Never done it very seriously. But for anybody who watched or is watching, especially my friend Ewok Chicken 420, my dude is awesome. Copy Ghost, awesome person. Go check out Copy's channel.
Marvel at its slavering maw.
See if I can. Forward slash.
Feed this
Okay.
by its anvil.
Let's see if we can get. Copy is the one person that I have the hardest damn time getting their channel pulled up. Go to channel. Perfect. Okay, this is Copy Ghost. Copy is awesome. Terrific Fallout player, streamer, content creator, and a Fallout 76 friend of mine. Check out Copy whenever you get a chance.
Into the face of death itself.
It would be awesome. Catch y'all, catch someone anyway, tomorrow night when I come back and we pick up right here from where we left off. I may actually do a couple of things offline, like figure out how I get my mount, if I can get it at this level, and maybe set up my hotkeys, mess with my interface a little bit. But I do have add-ons, exactly the ones recommended by Lucky Ghost, so I may mess with that a little bit, but when we pick up tomorrow, we'll be right here getting ready to talk to Razumdar, who is just the coolest cat I've met so far in this game. So, have an awesome night. Keep playing Skyrim, keep playing Fallout, keep playing Elder Scrolls, play Starfield, keep loving the janky Bethesda magic.